Hey, I'm Kim Wardle. I'm the Commercial Director for TDA Creative. We're a proud sponsor of the Tech Circus eCom Design Summit, which is taking place on the 28th of Feb. And today I have the pleasure of chatting to one of the guest speakers, Avi Ashkenazi, UK Manager of Shopify. We're going to give you a sneak preview of what to expect at the event. Avi will be amongst design leaders from Meta, Primer, Etsy, JP Morgan, and many more. They're going to be giving you their insight into the latest methods of optimizing your e-commerce product. I promise you won't want to miss this. Morning, Avi. How are you doing?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I would love you to give us a bit of an insight into how you got to where you are today at Shopify.
So I think in the last 10 years, I spent a lot of time helping small businesses, from having my own startup in the hospitality industry to working in a financial lending for B2B, and then now Shopify. It's been a great journey. Before that, I had worked in Samsung and a variety of other kind of agencies that do really interesting interaction design based projects. Yeah, and that's kind of how I got to where I'm at.
Wonderful. And how big is the team that you're in at the moment?
So at the moment, the team is 6 designers, but we're part of markets inside Shopify, which is a team that helps merchants sell internationally.
Wonderful. And you guys don't have an office space at the moment, do you? You're all working remotely, is that right?
Everyone is remote.
I'd love it if you could give us a bit of an insight of what to expect on the day of the event. I think your subject matter is around the return of the bot, which is super exciting at the moment.
Yeah, so definitely going to be a really, really interesting conference. I looked at the talks and talked to a few of the presenters. It's going to be amazing. My talk talks about AI and how you can incorporate that into commerce. And I'm not gonna share too many details because I want to keep some of it for the talk. But there's a lot of ways where we can help merchants automate things that they usually do manually through AI. And it's going to be really exciting, real-time saver, and they will be able to deal with what is important to them, whether it's creation of the product or marketing their product.
Great. Sounds very exciting. And for you, Avi, what makes the event so special and why should people join on the day?
I think it's a really, really interesting subject. And as you know, since the pandemic, there's been a rise in how much people shop online. There's also been a rise, there's been a decline as well, but overall, the rise continues. And this is kind of where I guess all of our children would spend their time. This is how they're gonna buy stuff in a very personalized, interesting way that hopefully will be carbon neutral.
What will be the biggest changes for ecom design this year?
I think there's a lot of automation, and merchants are experiencing today in their daily life things like ChatGPT and lots of automations. And I don't think the big companies already have that in mind. So it is definitely something that will be a part of everyone's process of creation and optimization of their stores. And I think that it's coming big time. In addition to that, for people who sell digitally or sell services, I think there's going to be continuing of really interesting things and methods to enable them to sell in that way, sell digitally.
What impact will AI have on design within ecom? What sort of opportunities and challenges do you think you're going to come up against?
There's a variety of ways to design. Some people are amazing crafters, can draw stuff, can create things in 3D, can animate stuff. Some people are more of kind of collecting and doing collages. And I think that with AI and everything that is happening there, we're all going to become more editors. Not saying that we will not create things ourselves, but in some capacity, if you want to speed things up, you're going to be more of an editor, whether it's of specific text, of specific flows. And I think that generally for people, the ability to have great ideas and also to critique and use that critique to recreate and rejig and mold the things that AI is kind of starting with is going to be great. So it's a great starting point, and then it's up to us to check that it's real and build on top of it.
Thanks so much, Avi. That was wonderful. Obviously, if you guys want to hear the full version, check out Avi speaking on the 28th of February.